In the quiet village of Okuda lived a radiant young woman named Amaka. Her laughter carried across the yam fields, and her innocence made her beloved among villagers. Life was simple: mornings at the stream, afternoons tending to her mother's farm, evenings under the moonlight with friends. When her uncle, Chief Nana, came visiting, he convinced Amaka's mother to let her live in the city as a domestic helper. The promise was a better life. The city overwhelmed Amaka. She marveled at tall buildings, waved at airplanes, and asked endless questions about things others found ordinary. Soon she caught the attention of Prince Cheek, the heir to the throne. Unlike the polished city women, Cheek was drawn to Amaka's pure heart and childlike wonder. But their growing closeness angered Queen Ifeoma. One evening, after Amaka mistakenly broke an expensive vase, the queen humiliated her. Hurt and ashamed, Amaka fled back to her village without a word. When Prince Cheek discovered her absence, he abandoned the palace and went in search of her. Days later, he found her in Okuda, bent over her mother's farm. She tried to send him away, but his love was unshaken. He chose to stay with her, working in the fields, eating from wooden bowls, and sharing in her humble life. News reached the palace that the prince was missing. Alarmed, King Obiez rode out to find his son. To his surprise, he discovered Chike living happily with Amaka in the village. Seeing his son's devotion, the king softened. He realized this was no mere infatuation. Together, father and son came up with a plan to transform Amaka's life and uplift her mother. A new house was built for them. Amaka was educated in etiquette, and her mother was given a thriving trade. Slowly, Amaka blossomed into a young woman fit for royalty, not by birth, but by grace and opportunity. But even as her life changed, a storm still loomed: the queen's disapproval and the secret of Amaka's humble origins. The palace soon prepared for Cheek's engagement ceremony. The nobles whispered, eager to meet the mysterious young lady who had captured the prince's heart. Amaka, though transformed on the outside, remained humble inside. Yet she feared the truth, that she was only the daughter of a farmer. At the royal banquet, Queen Ifeoma confronted her son. "This girl is no daughter of an ambassador. She is a village maid brought here by your uncle." Gasps filled the hall. Amaka's eyes welled with tears. She fell to her knees. "It is true, your majesty. I am the daughter of a farmer. I never claimed otherwise. Forgive me if my presence offends you." But Prince Chike stepped forward, his voice firm. "Mother, I deceived you, not her. Amaka has never hidden who she is. If her only crime is being born poor, then I too am guilty, for I cannot stop loving her." The king added his voice. "A crown without love is an empty burden. Our son has chosen wisely, a woman of truth and heart." The queen was silent, her pride trembling. Then slowly she reached out her hand to Amaka. "Rise, my daughter." "I was blind." "Forgive me," cheers broke out. Amaka was no longer just a village flower. She was the jewel of the kingdom, loved not for pretense but for who she truly was.